Hey beauties, it is Friday. Sorry, I have my sunglasses on again. I could do this, but then I'm going to squint a lot and be in the sun. So I'm going to do my sunglasses. I'm not trying to be cool. I just am sitting out in the sun enjoying this beautiful Friday. And it's High Frequency Friday, so tune in, listen, it's going to be a short one today. I've got a massage to go enjoy. Yes, I am receiving a massage today from a very talented and skilled practitioner. And he's got really good energy, too. Did you know that your practitioners, people that you allow to be in your space and touch you and take care of you, be beneficial for you as well as them, but beneficial for you if you know that they take care of themselves from a vibration standpoint, which can look like a lot of different things health-wise or physically, but if you know your practitioner maybe is going through a lot of stuff in a toxic place, may not be the best time to get a massage from them or an adjustment or that type of thing. So that's just a side note. I wasn't even planning on telling you that. So know your practitioner, and you can also get really good at protecting yourself from the vibrations and the energy of the people around you. But for High Frequency Friday, excuse me, what I actually wanted to talk about today is chanting or singing, and why it can be so beneficial for you. So I've mentioned before that your body has a frequency, 62, 65, 68 hertz. I've heard anywhere from 62 up to 70 hertz is the healthy frequency for the body, depending on which website you look at. It's going to vary a little bit, but just kind of know or remember somewhere in that range is what we consider happy, healthy, alive, fully functional frequency of the body. And if you've taken any yoga classes, or if you've just scrolled through Facebook and seen people talk about the word OM is how you see it mostly, and why it's used to generally close out a yoga class. It's used in many other places, but I would say yoga is probably what's brought it to a lot more of a mainstream use and awareness. And it's not just saying Om, you can say that, but when you really chant it, when you start it down, you actually start, sorry, I got something in my throat. I need to chant more. When you start it way down in your belly and your solar plexus, wow, and allow it to come up through your body, through your throat, it actually vibrates and allows the energy to shift and open up inside your whole body as you're allowing the word, to travel. And it should take you, not should, but I mean, if you're saying the word that could take, 10, 15 seconds. You can go shorter or longer. But when you're vibrating that word and allowing your body to go through that, it vibrates a lot higher than your normal body's frequency. So it's a way to kind of call your body up out of a lower vibration. That's why chanting, Kirtan chanting or singing in a lot of ways can, when people get into that space where they're singing, they're almost in a meditative state, and they're very spiritually or divinely connected. Some of it's the words that they're singing and the vibration of the words, the meaning and the vibration of the words that they're singing is a much higher frequency than our body would live in normally. So it calls you up and out into that higher space. nature and the earth vibrate much higher than the human body. So being out in nature, chanting, being in the sunshine, things like this actually are things that we can use to raise our body's vibration without really having to do much else. There's lots of ways to raise your vibration. For me, I have found that not only the words and the pleasing sound of chanting has helped me feel better in the moment, look at things different, have a greater appreciation for things around me, and an ability to shift from frustration and monkey mind, comparison and jealousy or frustration or stress, and switch to love and happiness and peace and calm. And sometimes that's just chanting the word Om. Sometimes it's singing along to Kirtan music, which is my favorite. One of my favorite artists is Krishna Das. I got to see him in person earlier this year and chant with him and hug him. And it was a great experience for me. But I know I've been chanting for several years now. Not regularly, but it's a tool in my toolkit. It's not something, it's almost like, I love that phrase, like toolkit. I love having lots of tools that I can use to, that I can pull out of the tool chest at any time to, sorry, my necklaces are all like screwed up and it's distracting me. I love having different things I have in my toolkit that I can pull at any time to help me raise my vibration. In my health coaching career, we were speaking mainly, my clients and I were speaking mainly around how do I improve my health, like physically lose weight, lower cholesterol, blood pressure, things like that. And I hadn't tapped in yet to all of the depths of the beauty of studying the vibration and how things like this could help. But I wish I had known some of this back then, but I guess everything happens as the way it's supposed to, right? So now I know that actually chanting can lower blood pressure, okay? And I've experienced that myself, although I've never had a problem with blood pressure, but I know, what's one of the major causes of blood pressure we know out there? Stress, right? Stress affects us in so many ways. So if chanting can lower, who's watching? Joy. Hey, Joy. If chanting or singing can actually lower your blood pressure, that might be an easier place for you to start tending to your health if changing your diet isn't something that you can reasonably do right now. It sounds really easy to say, I'm going to eat more salad and work out more, and that'll make me healthy. But if those things are hard for you, if you haven't done those things in years or ever, it might be a really hard switch for you to just go, okay, I'm going to start automatically eating more kale and running a marathon or doing things like that. Like, I know Joy runs crazy amounts of miles. She takes really good care of herself. Her and her husband Keith, they're always like hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I'm calling you out totally, sister. But they're in that mode, like exercise is a huge part of their life. But for some people who have never worked out, or it's been a long time since they worked out, it'd be hard for them to go, okay, I'm going to go do all these things that somebody else is doing because that's how I'm going to get healthy. But they may be able to say, I'm going to sit down and sing, or I'm going to chant, or I'm going to do any of these other things to help raise my vibration. Because when you raise your vibration, what does that mean? You're in a better mood, you feel better, you literally have more energy, your outlook is better. Then you might be in the space where going out and taking a run with a friend is actually something you might want to do. So when you hear people talking about, whether on social media, if you tune into my lives and people are talking about raising your vibration, that's what I'm talking about. Your emotions are a huge part of your physical vibration, your frequency. I use those words kind of interchangeably, but I know if you were to look them up in the dictionary, they might have different definitions. But I use them kind of interchangeably. If you've got something that you need to tackle in your life, a big change that you want to make, the easiest place to start is the best place to start, right? The path of least resistance. So what is that for you? And that's what I intend to help you guys discover on these High Frequency Fridays, is give you tips and tools and tricks and things that you can put in your toolkit to help you raise your vibrations so you feel better and you want to do these things that that you would like to do to change your life, right? Whether it's getting a handle on your physical health, or tending to your relationships, or making a big change at work, or whatever it is. There's so many different things that you can start doing on a daily basis that most of them are free. Most of them don't take up that much time. You can find 5, 10, 15 minutes in your day. Most of us can find that. And most of them don't involve a huge alteration to your lifestyle in a way that like you could be really resistant to it. And I keep talking about like eating and working out. Those are two things that are pretty common for a lot of people to not want to do. Like, I don't want to stop eating French fries, and I don't want to go to the gym. You know, like some people, I love going to the gym. I'm just saying it's a common thing for a common conversation piece is getting healthier physically. And you can drown yourself in the comparisons on social media about everybody doing all the stuff to get healthier. And I'm not knocking people wanting to get healthier. I'm just saying it's tough for some people. It's not an easy decision to go run or work out or take yoga even. It can be very hard to go do something that's different and new for you. So my goal for these Friday conversations is to maybe something that I share with you will help pique your interest, something you can start adding into your routine to help you change whatever it is that you want to change in your life. A lot of it's mindset. So how do we get feeling better about who you are and what you're doing, and that everything's going to be okay, so you can actually start tackling these issues that you need to deal with. So singing, chanting, that could be one of them. It's sound therapy. So I use in my sessions, we use, I've got a cool little bug flying around here. In my sessions, I use singing bowls. I use other forms of frequency. We use meditation, breathing, tapping, things like this. We could even do chanting. All these things are a form of sound vibration that if you just are willing to participate in that action, your body will kind of do the rest. Your body will take in that frequency, will take in that vibration, and start making the changes. Starting simple is great advice. It can be overwhelming. Absolutely, it can. And it's so easy to look at, again, like, I'm just going to use Joy as an example because she's tuning in, and just the amount of, like, where she is in her athletic life is daunting to some people. But you got to start somewhere, Joy, right? And I mean, just because one person is further along doesn't mean that you can't start wherever you need to start. And I saw there was a meme on Facebook a couple of days ago that I kind of liked. And it was a little picture of like a dog and an elephant. And it showed the elephant with the, like, that was pregnant, had the baby inside of it. And the little story analogy along with it was the dog has 2 to 3 pregnancy and birth cycles in the same time it takes the elephant to have one child. The elephant's gestation period is like 2 years to have one baby. And the little analogy was like, it may seem like I'm taking longer to get to a certain point in life, but it doesn't mean that nothing is happening, and that maybe it's taking me 2 years, to birth this baby. But look at this baby that comes out. Compare the little puppy and the baby elephant. The little puppy, when it comes out, is such a different size and ability to take care of. And when the elephant comes out, it's already walking. Like, it's doing all the stuff. And I guess maybe dogs do too when they come out. But anyway, my point is like, it may take you longer to get where you think other people already are. But it doesn't matter. It's not It's your journey. It's not their journey. But you never know. You could have a slower start, but then you could just skyrocket from there. It's really up to you, what feels good to you, and where you want to take your life. And I'm kind of going all around here, but I guess the point is like, try not to compare yourself to others. We do it. We're all human, but realize we all get started at different times, and it's your journey, and appreciate your journey every step of the way. And if you learn to really try to appreciate the beauty of what others have accomplished, and appreciate where you are in your own journey, and try to give yourself love and grace along the way, and just get started. Just get started on whatever you're trying to do. If you're trying to heal emotional wounds or physical wounds, it's a process, and it's a journey, and there's no dictating exactly how it's going to go for you, because you're different than anybody else. What works for somebody may not work for you, or it could work better for you, or who knows. So just give yourself love and patience, but get started. Get started on the path. There's so many different ways to heal. There's so many different ways to feel better. And for me, in my life and in my work, it's all about my vibration. What am I in alignment with? What feels good? Sitting outside today felt good to me, so this is what I'm doing. So I hope you guys like it, because I'm doing this kind of for me, but hopefully for you too. But I love being outside. Sitting outside in the sun just makes my heart happy. So I do it whenever I can. Alrighty. So go chant, go sing, feel that vibration. Even if you just do this, just hum, but try to feel it come up from your root chakra or your belly all the way up through your throat, even out your head if you can. If you just practice that try to feel that humming throughout your whole body. Go up and down the chords. I mean, I can't sing, but I can sing, but just really badly. But when I chant, I feel like it's not about how well I'm doing it, because I just get in the flow and the vibration of it, and it feels good. So, all right, gang, I'm going to go get a massage. I hope you guys have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow. Mwah. Love you. Bye.